What's up? This Starwolf. Man, look at this. Look, check this out. I don't know why people shocked. I don't know why people walking around talking shit. I mean, you could talk shit. It ain't gonna change nothing. But I already knew that the boy Tekashi was gonna come out with about 2-3 year sentence, because that's how the feds do when you assist them, when you cooperate with them and help get motherfuckers locked down, such as what Tekashi did. He done got all them taken down, and now he only received a 2-year sentence, which in the feds you get sentenced in months, so they sentenced him to 24 months, and now he'll go to the cheese factory. You know, that's what we all called it when I was incarcerated in the feds. We called it the cheese factory, which is where the rats go. And he gonna go to FCI Phoenix, which they had a cheese factory there where they sent a lot of rats, high profile rats. FCI stand for Federal Correctional Institution. You know, they have a couple of other places that he can land, but that's one of the main ones. And then the way the shit is broken down, he already been locked up for about 13 months. He only received 24 months. You only got to do 85% of your time. So when they calculate up the time and do the time computation in central office, he only gonna be looking at like 8-9 months. He already halfway house ready. If you ain't familiar with how the federal system goes, you get the drug program, you get time knocked off of that if he qualified for it, but he don't qualify for it because he don't have enough time, which he could have got a year knocked off, and then you get halfway house. They send people to the halfway house. So he halfway house ready now, meaning he could be at a federal halfway house right now or going tomorrow. So he'll be on the streets chilling, kicking it. He done participated in all kind of robberies, hidden licks, doing all kind of shit. And here it is, you know, he couldn't hold his mud. That's what they say in the South. I was locked up with some dudes from the South before. They say dudes that's weak, that be snitching and other shit, they can't hold their mud. So yeah, he can't hold his mud, you know. But we already knew before this shit even took place that he was a coward, a straight weirdo. He wasn't no real blood. And the 9 Trey Bloods that was fucking with him shouldn't even been fucking with him unless it was on business. And the business I'm talking about is strictly music. That's it. You shouldn't even been fucking with that little boy. Now they all sitting up, incarcerated, away from their families. Gotta do this time and shit because they was fucking with a no good motherfucker. And now here it is. He gonna get out and get to enjoy being with his family, his women. He get to have sex, get to eat food and everything he want to do. Signed a $10 million contract. And then you got motherfuckers that still gonna fuck with him. You got people like, what's her name? I forget her name. Anyway, the big booty female, I forget her name. And it's a good thing I forgot her name. I know y'all know who I'm talking about. But anyway, the other day she said that she wished Tekashi get out and she didn't care about snitching and she would snitch too, and K. Michelle, and that she would snitch, and you know, all this old crazy shit. You know, my message to everybody is this right here. Stop fucking with motherfuckers. Stop fucking with motherfuckers and doing shit. Cause we living in a day and age now where people don't have respect no more. They don't have loyalty. They don't abide by the rules anymore, you know? The rules of the game ain't never changed. The people have. So we living in now, it's different generations. And there's a high percentage of people coming out of these generations, these new generations that really don't care about loyalty or none of that. It means nothing to them because they didn't have to go through it. So you participate in a murder, a homicide, you hit a lick with them, you pass on a lick or whatever, assault, whatever it may be. The first thing that pop into their mind is they gonna tell on you. They gonna snitch. They gonna get on the stand. They don't even care about that. They not even scared to hop on the stand and point you out and tell. They don't even care about that these days. So, my advice is don't even fuck with people no more. If you just feel you have to do something, do that shit by yourself. Do that shit by yourself, or don't do it at all, because you're going to end up in a position that these 9 Trey Bloods did anyway. And really, some of them wasn't too bright anyhow. They wasn't too bright anyhow, like Shotti. Why would you this boy's manager, why would you even steal money from him? I don't really know if that really went down like that. They probably could have said that happened, but if you was, why would you do that? You didn't even have to do that. You could have did that shit the right way, and y'all both been eating and strictly fuck with him on a professional level, on a music level. You fucking with him, talking about telling me he a 9 Trey blood, this and that, knowing he ain't got no parts of blood up in his body. None of that. None of that. Now you see the consequences. Now you see the end results of this. Shit's crazy. And like I said, he gonna be at a halfway house, a federal halfway house quick. That's like being on the streets. I've been there. I've done that twice already. When I went to the feds, I know how it is. It's freedom. He ain't doing no motherfucking time. He didn't do no time. Nothing. But my thing is, they not gonna send him to no federal halfway house where you got other people, where you got riders at, because motherfuckers will get on his head there. They don't even care, for real. But he gonna be ducked off somewhere. They gonna have him way hidden up under some type of rock you don't even know about or whatever. He gonna be, man, shit. And he talking about he don't need no bodyguards or nothing like that. He don't want to be in the witness protection, but he's gonna have to be in the witness protection because you ain't built like that. Even though them people's protecting him and they gonna watch him and they hoping somebody fuck with him, and I hope don't nobody fuck with him, because they gonna watch him. They gonna watch him for at least a year or two after he get out. They do that to people that get out the feds anyhow. So he really he cooperated and helped them. Look what the judge had to say about that. Your cooperation was impressive. It was game-changing. It was complete and brave. It brought out the best in you. You should be proud of yourself for it. This is what the judge stated to him, to Tekashi. It brought out the best in you. This is sending a message stating that, yeah, other young rappers and other young dudes should follow in suit and do the same thing he did. This is sending a message to a generation that's already telling. But see, let me tell y'all something. Let me explain something to y'all. This doesn't imply. This same exact standard that they're holding Tekashi to, it doesn't apply to you young black men. It doesn't. Because if you get caught up in some shit, and even though you may tell on somebody, especially if it's in the feds and it's this magnitude, guess what? You're not gonna get no 12 or 24 months. They gonna sentence your ass. They gonna sentence your ass to so many months. It's gonna equal up to about 8 or 9, 10 years or something like that, 7. And then they not gonna protect you like that. And they gonna make it where somebody will be able to touch you and harm you and knock you down and take you out the game. So don't think that this implies this same standard applies to you, because it don't. Because they don't like you. They just want to use you up and spit you out. They need you to bring down an organization, and then after that, it is what it is. You're not gonna get no $10 million contract from nobody. You're not gonna have people talking about they love you and all this. Yeah. Stand 10 toes down and stand firm. Young black man, old black man. You do something, do it by yourself, or don't do it at all. Don't tell nobody nothing. Always remain strong. Real talk. And fuck this coward. I'm Starwolf. And make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure y'all subscribe to my channel. Make sure y'all hit that like and that notification bell. And make sure you share these videos. Real talk. Peace.